advantage here. Longo. Oliveira. Aubert. Now there to intercept. Could be troublesome. Longo. Really good challenge. Oh, might be. Simple catch, really. Oliveira. Aubert. Super tackle and they've won possession. Decent position. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Chi. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Now a decent position. Cunningham. 2. And losing possession. Plenty of support here. Hahn. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Opportunity here. Oh, good save. And there's the delivery. That's a good pass. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Aubert. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. A chance maybe from the wide position. Cunningham. Firing it in. He's blocked it. It looks promising. Not covering up defensively. And did just enough defensively. And a short corner here. Could be dangerous. Well, it wasn't her best effort.
But it was well worth a go, but unfortunately she didn't catch it how she would have wanted to, and the result is a wild effort in the end.
Oliveira. Longo. Oh, that's a really good pass. Well, didn't miss by very much, and never easy to strike it on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
And Pinto now. And there to intervene. Oliveira. Woods with it. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Neil. Chi. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Chi. Superb effort to keep it in. And now their turn to have the ball. Giving it a try. No degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Now what can they do from here? And Cunningham on the ball. Well, a shot from miles out. Oh, and nearly on target. Not quite, though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort. Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time. Midfielder completely dominated the game. And the front player's movement has been excellent.
And they're raiding again here. Attack after attack. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. Intense pressure. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Baka on the ball. And possession changing hands. Chi. Longo. Chi. And he's hit it with authority. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And Cunningham on the ball. foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, the free kick just over the crossbar.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was going in. But as you said, Derek, just over the crossbar, not quite coming down in time.
Neil. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget because they've been totally outplayed today. How many times have they been opened up during this game? They have to defend better than this. It's been a dismal display.
Molina. A glorious chance. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Well, she's made sure nothing untoward happened. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Now just the tackle that was needed. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cut it through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking anything for granted on this huge occasion. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch.
Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks, and you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Good-looking cross, and a no-nonsense clearance. Oliveira. Chi. Retaining possession proving difficult. On the ball, Ramos. Clement. Chance to do damage. It's looking promising. It might be. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Ramos now. Has a go. And did just enough defensively. Aubert. Giving the ball away. An attack full of promise. And a struggle to get it away properly. Neil. The Dragons have it back. Now what can they do from here? Could be! And a vigorous effort off the post.
Well, he's unlucky, isn't he? That was a really good effort, I have to say.
Careless in possession. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Surely! And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Room to roam on the wing for the Dragons. Wants to cut in from the wide areas. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Chi. Oliveira. Neil. Longo. Baka. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Noel. Now the Dragons might be able to profit here. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, we could have made that decision from up here on the gantry. could be troublesome. Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, they couldn't keep possession. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical. How are they losing this one? They've done really well in terms of their approach play, yet their finishing just hasn't been good enough. Just look at those stats.
Yes, you definitely get that feeling as they go to work once more. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Wasn't a great piece of passing. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Nicely timed tackle. Back with Ramos. Fine cross into the middle. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Chi. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Aubert. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Ramos. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Here's Ramos. Could cross it in here. And he takes on the shot. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. An alert intervention. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Good-looking move. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Trying to open up the defence. Villanueva. And the Dragons regaining possession. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Oliveira. Baka. Might be a chance to break. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Aubert. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Oliveira. And a tidy tackle. Takes the shot. missed by an awful lot. And the keeper not thinking it through. Deep delivery. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not...
A goal! Accurate from the spot. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Baka. And they need to get tighter here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Baka. Can they create something from here? Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Oh, to trim back the lead. And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And credit due, a good intervention. The delivery. Punching it clear. Good piece of defending. Promising position, this. Oh, great block. Baka. And a good tackle. Oh, the threat is there. It should be. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Makes the move to the inside. Determined defending. The Dragons recovering possession well. Not getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Played into the centre. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Quick thinking to win it back. Good move in the making from the Dragons. But they dealt with the threat posed. Chi. The cut back. Now the attack fizzled out. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result. It was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
It's always something special to be here when there's a chance of history being made. And that applies on this occasion. You're looking at a footballer just one goal away from equaling the club scoring record. Live coverage coming your way right here on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And possibilities here. Still be problematic. Well, no damage done. O'Shea. And showing fine vision. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Oh, tremendous vision. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Chi. Longo. Trying to open them up. Flag raised for offside. Decent enough idea, shame about the execution.
Well, I don't think that was good enough, and I also think it was the wrong option.
Nice looking pass. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Can they convert? And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Neil. Longo. Decent position. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. O'Shea. Woods with it. Clement. And a strong tackle. And teammates around her. Chance here. Opportunity maybe. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Clement. Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this. Aubert. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. O'Shea. And offside, unfortunately. And he did well to cut it out. O'Shea. And scope for them to produce something exciting. But they dealt with the threat posed. Could be troublesome. Alert defending. Cisse. So nearing the break here, and it's not going to plan at all for the visitors, we have to be honest. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've struggled in this first half. They've been outfought, outplayed and outrun. They need to improve all aspects of their play in the second half if they're to get back in this one.
A foul, but the tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
So a throw in here. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Could be a chance to break here. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. It's a perfect challenge. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Cisse. Has eyes for goal. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Cisse. They could really get at the opposition. It could be on for her. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. Salazar. Oliveira. Oh, this is looking promising. Advantage played. And there the move ends for now. Bodies forward and the break looks on. It's with Novak. Cisse. A chance to whip it in. Aubert. That's a good-looking ball. Can he put it away? Oh, A superb save. Salazar. Minutes to go then. It's with Novak. Promising position, this. Is this the moment? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, you simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
Cisse. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Cisse. Showing a real will to win the ball. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Well, body in the way. Gives it a go. And the keeper was there. She did her job. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. And into the last 20 minutes. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And take it away. And Pereira here. Might lead to a chance. What a commitment to defending. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Well, he's won the ball. Space on the flank. And it's played into the centre. And a confident clearance. Longo. Attacking with vigour. Played into the centre. Appeared to be in two minds. Could reduce the deficit.